Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparian here. Today I want to give you guys, it's not a joke, okay? It's a sniper expose piece, and I think you guys would enjoy this, or maybe get a bit of insight into the crazy crap that happens to streamers, right? So, you guys know I try to take Arena pretty seriously. I try to get on the leaderboard, and to do that, I have to do my best to avoid snipers, but at the same time, you know, I gotta stream, I gotta entertain, so there's gotta be some kind of compromise between what I have to do. I mean, if I really don't want to get sniped, I just won't stream. But, you know, I would rather stream and do slightly worse in Arena than otherwise. So, it is what it is, but I have been experiencing in the last few months, even with my efforts, playing as the same players every night in some cases. I remember throughout almost a full month, like a quarter of my losses were to the same person, right? The same guy queuing against me like every day or every second day. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And it wasn't a month where I did a bunch of sponsor games. I didn't play that many arenas, that's why, you know, once a day, something like that, it was possible. And you might think, it's like, wow, Kripp, that's quite a lot. You probably made that up. Didn't make it up. But you have to keep in mind a few things. I changed my username on Battle.net several times, even throughout this period. And I do often, not always, but almost every day, I stream with a delay. Now, the delay is fairly short. Rarely do I have it over 10 seconds. But, you know, if I have like a 5-second delay one day, and then the next day I have like a 20-second delay, then you're just not going to be able to queue against me because you don't know when I'm queuing, right? I mean, you can't know that difference. If I queue now and you queue in 7 seconds, we're just not going to play each other unless it's maybe at like 11 wins and there's no one else really playing, right? So, just with those measures, among a few others that I've done, it seemed almost impossible to play a specific person almost every day that I play. And, you know, a few of my subs have gone in contact with some of these guys, and this is basically all they do. They play Arena all day until they get really good decks, and they wait until I get a deck that's weak to it, so if they get like a really good tempo rogue, well, they'll wait until I play Priest that doesn't have much early game. And then on top of that, they'll know my hand, they'll know my deck, they know all my answers, and I'm expected to actually do well against these people. That's pretty hard to do, okay? And it started to really frustrate me to the point where I realized there's something going on. There has to be people on my friends list that are telling people when to queue up against me, because otherwise the stream delay should have worked. I mean, yeah, I understand it. I'll play against someone, they'll realize it's Kripp, they'll watch the stream, I'll get sniped, whatever. The odd snipe, gonna happen. Never gonna get rid of that. I accept that. But if I'm playing the same people almost every day, there's some shady-ass shit going down. Alright? So basically I purged my entire friends list and tried to figure out what was going on. And I had a very good suggestion from one of my subs. And he said, why don't you try adding one of these guys that are clearly snipers after the game, and there's actually a feature in Battle.net where you can see their friends list. So I'm like, damn, that's a really good idea. So I'm like, well, this guy's probably not dumb enough to accept my friend invitation. Well, he was. So I checked out his friend list, and there was only one person on his friend list. Now, his battle tag was like